MPX champion.
Referee Tatum Manning, sans referee shirt, calling for the bell.
Yeah, how can you be a real referee without wearing the referee shirt? J.B. Aller tried to put it in his back pocket.
Look, we don't have any officials. The referees are on strike out in front of the MPX Event Center where they've been all night. Oh, and Manning not playing around.
That was quite the count.
And LVJ, you better be careful. Manning will disqualify him very quickly here.
Pretty sure referees are not supposed to put their hands on competitors like that.
As Diamond driving LVJ back into the corner.
Has Tatum Manning even read the rule book? Does he know what he's doing?
I saw him studying it earlier tonight, actually.
Oh, I bet you did.
Again, Tatum Manning would still be a three-time MPX champion right now if it wasn't for J.D. Griffey cashing in last week. After a hard-fought victory, Manning got over Dave Sagan last week. And it was the perfect ending to the Manning-Sagan story if it wasn't for J.D. Griffey.
Backslide, Demo Diamond.
There might have been a shoulder up there. That's all right. Shoulders down for Diamond and Manning.
Oh, look at this. He's not even counting.
I think he's having a hard time getting down. Look, he had a hard-fought match last week. He's obviously not 100%.
He didn't have any problem a second ago when Demo Diamond had the pinfall.
You think you can get down to the mat that quickly to count 1, 2, 3?
Yeah. I think most people can.
Most people? That's quite the, I don't know. I don't know that most people would be able to. It's quite the statement, Tyler Foster. Snapmare out of the corner from Diamond. Charged in.
Could have at least countered with his foot. It's been done before.
As LVJ back to his feet, charges in, misses the clothesline. Now Diamond, look at the power. Spins around, spinning back suplex. And listen to the ovation for Demo Diamond here tonight. And only 2 count.
Another questionable count there from Tatum Manning. That arm was moving pretty quick.
Now show me in the rule book of professional wrestling where it says how fast or slow you have to count. Well, it says you count to 3.
Pretty sure there's an understood cadence of the count.
Sounds like an unwritten rule.
Unless you're like Nick Patrick or somebody like, maybe they bend it a couple of times.
LVJ taking a breather on the outside. Diamond going out after him.
The Demo Diamond at the end of last week, he didn't waste any time coming out and challenging the new MPX champion J.D. Griffey at the end of Collapse of the Sun.
Why not again? He got the pinfall victory against Griffey last week at the start of the show. So there's no reason to believe that Diamond wouldn't be able to beat Griffey a second time to become MPX champion.
Well, Demo Diamond has never had to step in the ring with MPX champion J.D. Griffey. That's a different level we're talking about. We're talking about the 5-time MPX champion.
Diamond sent shoulder first in the ring post, and we're talking about Diamond wanting a title shot. You better believe Tatum Manning, he wants to get a one-on-one rematch against J.D. Griffey after the way he lost the title shortly after winning it last week.
Tatum Manning just had his chance last week.
And that shoulder into, oh, wait a second, Manning, he's trying to get this match back inside. And Griffey putting the boots. Manning could disqualify LVJ right now if he wanted to.
LVJ continuing. To bring Demo Diamond back to the ring. You know, it was LVJ who came out of the crowd last week and got the jump on Tatum Manning. Now he's going to count with his foot.
Why not?
At least he's doing something. At least he counted this time.
And speaking of, I'm a little surprised Manning has allowed Griffey to stay at ringside. He could easily toss J.D. Griffey to the back if he wanted to. So if I'm Griffey, I'm thanking Manning for allowing me to be at ringside during this match. As Diamond pulled back to his feet, stiff forearm shot from LVJ. Again, the former Addicts champion lost the title last week to Man.
You want to talk about people looking for an opportunity. You know LVJ would love another shot at Man to get that Addicts title back around his waist and in his possession once again.
Well, those of us that joined us for the exclusive pre-show match here on Twitch saw Man successful in his first Addicts title defense against Grimy Dalton Gray.
Pre-show match we had 2 this week.
Absolutely.
That you're missing out on if you're not here before the show starts. You got 2 exclusive matches this time around.
Oh, and LVJ, that draping DDT. Bringing Diamond back in and now cover.
Let's go.
Almost 3.
You see how the count changes every time Tatum, depending on who he's counting on. Sometimes it's real fast, sometimes it's real slow.
I think you're imagining things, Tyler. I have not noticed that. Now, I will say this. If LVJ is victorious here against Demo Diamond, I think that does lessen his chances of getting an MPX title shot against JD Griffey.
LVJ now, the chosen one, controlling the arm of the Shining Truth, Demo Diamond. Jamie Aller trying to push the rope. They're more towards Demo Diamond to get the break, but of course, referee Tatum Manning paying no attention to that.
Well, he's Jamie Aller. What do you expect? He's literally done things like this his entire career.
No, he talked about the title reigns of JD Griffey that he was right there by his side for, and Jamie Aller may have done a couple things like that during those.
Jamie Aller's been very instrumental to the career of JD Griffey over the years here in MPX, going way back to the days of the Trust Fund. We heard Griffey talk about his previous title wins as Diamond sent shoulder first hard into the turnbuckle. And Griffey, I'll give him his props. He has held the MPX championship more than anyone in MPX history, a 5-time MPX champion.
LVJ driving those forward. Look at the referee.
Oh, wait a second. You don't want to bump the ref.
Referee used force to pull LVJ off of Demo Diamond. That's not the referee's job. LVJ has a right to be upset.
LVJ should be focusing on Demo Diamond right now and not worried about Tatum Manning. I think Griffey is trying to tell LVJ, turn your attention back to Diamond. And now Diamond backdrop.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Demo Diamond finds himself back in control. I wonder why that is.
LVJ missed the clothesline, jumping high knee, right underneath the chin. Missed with a kick. And Diamond, oh, wait a second, he's gonna put him in the coffin. Look at the pat, oh no.
LVJ slipped away.
Shoulders down.
Turns it into a...
And only a 2 count. Close pinfall attempt for LVJ there. As Diamond sends him back.
Close pinfall attempt. I'd like to see what that would have looked like with an actual referee in the ring.
Well, maybe if these referees would stop striking, maybe you should go out and make some negotiations.
Maybe you should have a talk with Brick Savage.
I'm not getting near Brick Savage. But I think you could mediate some sort of meeting if you wanted to between the officials and Ernie Pruitt. I got this. Go ahead and do it.
No, I'm good. Let them keep picking. Just hopefully we get better referees than Tatum.
Look,
Manning.
I'm enjoying and seeing who the referees are going to be tonight. These guys trading forearm shots. And a lot's been taken out of both LVJ and Demo Diamond in this match. And back and forth, something's got to give here.
LVJ, they're the big kick to the midsection.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, the referee was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
That might have been on purpose. I'm not so sure.
I don't think so. Swinging at Demo Diamond.
Let's go behind. Oh, club breaker. There's a little bit of payback. That's what you call a receipt, folks.
Well, what referee hits a competitor with a clout breaker during a match?
Oh, wait, Griffey's got the ankle of Diamond. And now Griffey's in here.
We got to do something to even the odds.
Griffey. And now Manning throwing right hands to Griffey. And now Griffey being ping-ponged between Diamond and Manning.
Well, the MPX champion going back and forth here. The bell sounds, I have to assume.
This match being thrown out. As Manning and Diamond working together. And now Griffey and LVJ sit up and over.
But Tatum Manning and Demo Diamond together have cleared the ring. This match, I assume, what?